I'm on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. And this is an exclusive Patreon only membership videos where you will get some interesting takes on Vedic astrology, some interesting learning on Vedic astrology, and a lot more secrets will be shared there. Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Sun will make its move in the sign of Libra, the zodiac of debilitation, and on 17th of October. And this is the time when Sun is third from Leo. So in one way, it is the willpower of the seat of the Sun. But on the other way, it is the king's duty to interact with people rather than showing its power. It is more like going into democracy, leading. What this will do is that it will bring out some true talent of people and leaders throughout the world, and the fake image of the leaders will collapse during this time. Also, it will give you an opportunity to become a team leader, to brush up your skills and give up your ego. Let's discuss for each ascendant what this transit has to offer. But please subscribe to my channel, share the video among family and friends. You can also follow me on Telegram channel where I share all the links from all the platforms. That's like consolidated place. For consultations, please drop me an email. Now you can also connect me on WhatsApp. The link of WhatsApp channel and the number will be in the description box below. Also for Reels, you can follow me on Instagram and Telegram. And for Patreon membership, where I upload some specific videos related to transits as well as some technical aspects on Jyotish, you can subscribe me on my Patreon channel. That helps me cover up the cost of production for all my YouTube channels, including Patreon. Let's start ascendant-wise analysis. Aries zodiac sign. For Aries, Sun will be transiting in the 7th house. This is a 5th lord getting debilitated, so you will have to be careful about your relationships. You must be careful about the marriage related aspects of life and also in business partnerships. It might happen that you might get a setback, or you might go behind the scene. Now if that is what is required, then all good. But if you want to be in the limelight but you are being pushed back because of certain factors, then don't react to the situation. This is a debilitated Sun. Rather, this is the time not to be an individual player but to work in a team. People with exalted and powerful Sun might feel low in confidence, low in energy during this time, and therefore this is the time to focus on your core strength, know your potential, because this will be like an examination. Also, students might find a lot of distractions, so be careful here. And this is the time when you must drop your ego, stay happy. It is more like the evening time, so it is more beautiful. You have to make the best use of it, and this is only going to make you more romantic, because the Sun, which is the heat of the Sun, reduces. But remember, there was an eclipse when Sun was in the sign of Virgo, and now Sun is in the 7th house. So this is going to start the process of the Sun in Libra and Ketu crossing over to the Virgo zodiac sign. Therefore, this means that lot of your inner soul will change, and you will say that your core principles of life and something that is very fundamental to you is going to dramatically get affected and also may change. You will have to let go and drop your inhibitions and focus on your heart. Taurus. Now in case of Taurus, you will observe that Sun will be debilitated in the 6th house. The 6th house debilitated Sun will mean that you will be healed during this time. Your enemies will also become mild on you, but it also means that you will not be able to see who your true enemy is. Maybe that is why you're feeling that you don't have any enemy. Also, not a great time to take credit cards, loans, because Sun can take away the happiness and confidence, maybe because of the load of the work coming your way. Health of your father can trouble your mind. Maybe that is what is stopping you from taking certain decisions in life. 6th house is called Prarabdha Karma. It is also the hurdle. So when Sun goes there, it kind of highlights all possibilities of your life and the limitations of life. So you must respect those limitations. Anyone who will try to act as a rebel will not reach anywhere and will only face hurdles. So be mindful of that. Also, when Sun will be, which is basically the fourth lord, comes in the sixth house, there can be disputes in the family. Not a great time to buy a house, not a great time to invest in assets. Rather, this is the time when you should be praying to Mahalakshmi and trying to cleanse the negative energies, going into an ashram, going into some physical rejuvenation, spa, trying to go into meditation camps, focusing on spiritual activities, trying to heal your mind is the best possible thing that you can do. Remember, this is the time to heal, not the time to react or not the time to press the panic button. Gemini. Now, in case of Gemini, you have to observe that Sun rules your third house and it goes in the fifth house and it gets debilitated. So it's a bad time for students. Students or anyone who is preparing for examination should be careful of their approach. And also the kind of initiatives that you take towards romantic relationships will also be encountered with challenges, hurdles, and maybe some setbacks. So this is one time when you will have to be very watchful of your emotions. Remember, this is Ketu trying to rip apart the sun, solar energy. So it's like a solar storm hitting the earth, and it's also going to hit your personal life. Take care of your Jataragni, that means your digestive power. Also, when you're taking initiatives, don't try to demean someone, don't try to challenge someone, don't try to interfere in someone's life unnecessarily. Also, it means that your initiatives taken towards business, your initiatives taken towards career is going to bring positive changes, but maybe with a little bit of compromise. Overall, if you do sadhana, if you chant Aditya Hridaya Stotra, if you chant Surya Gayatri Mantra, it will be really great. Surya Gayatri is different from normal Gayatri Mantra. And when Sun in the fifth house aspects the 11th house, it means that your expectations from your children, and if you are expecting, if you want to have a children, then that expectation may not fulfill completely, and maybe there are some flaws. Be mindful of that, and expecting mothers should be careful about their health. Cancer. For Cancer ascendant, Sun will be in the fourth house, being the second lord, and therefore it rules your family life, it rules your finances, and it goes in the fourth house, in the house of assets, and gets debilitated. It means that it is the right time to lock your money into assets that are non-risky. Non-risky instruments of investment will be good for you. It can also mean that because of health of a family member, there are troubles and you are occupied, your mind is occupied, and maybe you're feeling low in energy and low in confidence. Or maybe you are trying to convince someone in the family of your future or of your aspirations, and you think that nobody is understanding you. See, in all these cases, try to have a strong heart, try to know where you stand, and try to not take the path of adharma, because adharma will be giving you one of the greatest calling during this time. Remember, adharma, not dharma. So don't take shortcuts in life, don't panic, don't overreact in situation. Let the Sun and Mars stabilize. Mars is also combust right now. Let it stabilize and wait until mid of November, and wait until Sun gets out of debilitation. And then you will see a remarkable change in the energies of your life. Great time to focus on what can give you comfort. And also, maybe you will buy something, say you're buying a phone, thinking it will be work for you. So if you are going on the essentials, what is required, it will be good for you. If you're throwing money for luxury, you will not be happy. Ultimately, you will be sad. Because assets that are not going to create revenue in the future, or assets that are not, you can say not logically sound, will only give you a negative energy financially. So be mindful of that. Also, Sun in the fourth house will aspect the 10th house. Therefore, events in your career, or maybe the kind of work that you do and the response that you get, that may hurt your night's sleep because you will bring all the tension from the work to the home. What you have to do is keep your work in the office, and when you come to home, focus only on the positive matter. Otherwise, there will be family tensions. Leo Ascendant. Now, in case of Leo Ascendant, you are ruled by Sun. Sun goes in the third house, so it can create disputes with your siblings, your younger brothers. Also, the confidence might be shaken because third house is the house of courage, and a weak Sun in the third house may create scenarios in life where you might find yourself helpless. However small the situation may be, it may be just a moment in your life where you are feeling helpless. But if you give in to the situation, then the energies will take over. Remember, for you, Ketu will be in the second house, so you might feel the tension. Rather, this is the time to show the real courage. Do not let the willpower fall down, and pray to Ma Bhagavati. Chanting to Durga, Ma Durga will help you regain that strength and power. Also, chanting Hanuman Chalisa 11 times every day for 1 month or say 40 days, if you take a sankalp, that will help you take control of your own life, and in spite of all the odds, you will lead yourself to victory and success. Short-term travels are possible, but expenses might arise during this time. Also, you might feel bad about yourself. Don't see yourself in a negative image during this time. Also, don't paint yourself as a bad person in your own head. Rather, be ready for change. If you are okay for upgrading yourself by leaving negative things behind, by accepting more positive, then it is okay. But the moment you become stubborn, remember that Saturn is fifth from this Sun. So Saturn can halt any productivity or any attempt that you make. Saturn is not only fifth from the Sun, it also aspects your ascendant. So praying to Bhagwan Hanuman and Ma Durga will really make you humble and positive. Virgo will see the Ketu transit in the first house while Sun is in the second house. So initially, for first couple of months, this may trigger complications related to finances and family. So it might be that you are unable to manage the two fronts of your life. Just go with the flow. See, Sun rules your 12th house, so expenses are bound to increase and you might be uncomfortable with those expenses. So here is a tip. Whenever you are earning money, try to donate some part of it towards people who are blind, who are unwell, who are weak, and who are poor, who are helpless. Also, with your own words, try to keep everyone positive, keep everyone laughing, try to spread positivity and give blessings to everyone, especially the younger children. With Sun in the second house aspecting the 8th house, it may open some uncomfortable secrets which you may have to absorb. So be ready for that. It's a time of change, and one who is willing to change will become successful. Also, chanting Surya Gayatri Mantra will help you, and also praying to Bhagwan Narayan by chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. If you want to chant 1,25,000 times in a year. That will help you. Libra will experience a debilitated Sun on Ascendant. A debilitated Sun on Ascendant is still okay because this is the Sun rising from the eastern horizon in the morning. So you should wake up before sunrise. It's kind of must. Do Surya Namaskar, give water to the Sun, and chant Aditya Hridaya Stotra every day for the next 30 days as long as Sun is in Libra. That will not only strengthen the Sun but will also help you fulfill your wishes and fulfill your desire and overcome all the negative thoughts. Sun will be in the 7th house, so you might feel low and sad because of the feedback that you get. So this is the time not to put yourself forward, but to allow the feedback to come in so that you can break yourself and transform. This is more like you start your day in the evening. So you might see people going back home, but your day has just started. So think about it. Scorpio. Now in case of Scorpio, you will see that career will be hit and you might have to take an unexpected travel, maybe to a different country or a different city. And for people who are fearing transfers might happen, and career related things can affect your life, and tension can overtake your mind. So be mindful of that. It's okay, career will change, you will get new opportunities. Don't ruin your health because of this, especially your mental health. See, there are people who have a weak sun, like Sun Ketu, Sun Rahu in their chart. You are on the you're on the verge of losing your reputation. So don't do anything that create controversy. One mistake and this can, cause major damage in that case. Let Mars come on your ascendant, because right now your ascendant Lord Mars is also combust. So let Mars come on your ascendant, let Mars get that power, and then Mars will also get free from the combustion. Rahu Ketu will also shift the zodiac sign, which therefore will help you gain the right confidence and get the right direction. But if you try to take a random step right now out of panic, then see, Rahu is in the third house. It can make you believe anything. Maybe you will believe that spending a lot of money in an education in a different country will help you, but maybe life has some other plans for you. So be very practical and be ready to accept different consequence, different direction of your life than what you have planned. Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, Sun will be debilitated in 11th house. This is your 9th Lord Sun, but this Sun is not that negative, because 11th house debilitated Sun only means that you will be comfortable with what you get in life. It's like you have expectations, but you are okay. Also, this will increase the spiritual aspects of life. And when Sun is aspecting the 5th house, it only will highlight what you don't know. So if you are ready to learn, this is a great transit for you. The theme of the Sun transit for Sagittarius ascendant natives will be to unlearn and relearn, to meet new people and accept your flaws and mistakes, and be ready to upgrade yourself. You will see that not only you will rise high, doesn't matter what career you are in, but you will also see the peak of success because of the learning that you will get during this month. For Capricorn, this will be a Sun transit in the 10th house. Now when Sun is debilitated in the 10th means that your attempt to achieve something falls short, and maybe you are doing your best, but maybe it's not enough. Sometimes you do give your best, but still it's not enough. For Capricorn, it might be this time. But rest assured, this will push you, or at least plant a thought in your head to change your career, rethink about your position in your family and society, and therefore take initiatives that will be ultimately good for you. So for Capricorn, it's not a bad transit, because Sun gets that directional strength when it is in the 10th house. The only thing is that you might fail under pressure, and if given that opportunity, when that one moment when you have to perform, you may not perform up to the mark. It may be like some batsman who is trying to score a century in the final of, say, a World Cup, scores only 40 runs. 40 runs are not bad, but maybe he wanted to score a century, so you're falling short. But maybe that 40 run will help the team win the game, so don't underestimate yourself. Also, the relationship with your boss, supervisors, government, father may be affected because of this. So keep your ego in check, and anger coming out of frustration or in order to give a response or display of power will be met with a harsh response from Saturn, especially financially. Aquarius. For Aquarius, this is going to be a time which will affect the health of your father and also the relationship with your husband or wife, because 7th Lord goes in the 9th house. But if the planet is in 9th house, even if it is debilitated, and a planet like Sun, it will never perform negative. It will still give you name, fame, success, maybe after a little bit of struggle, maybe after you losing the hope by giving a little bit of frustration, tiring you, but still it has the potential to give you. So here, if you wake up before sunrise, if you chant Surya Gayatri Mantra, do Surya Havan in your home, or if you simply do Hanuman Aarti of Bhagwan Hanuman, it will be a really great thing to do. Also, doing Satnarayan Katha in your home is also one of the way by which you can improve the vibrations. Remember, 9th house is called Devasthan. So you should go to temples and take the energy from that place. Meditate for 5 minutes, or maybe go to a Hanuman temple and pray Hanuman Chalisa 3 times. the amount of energy that you will accumulate will balance your life, because for Aquarius, life is about to go unbalanced. You will have to do something to balance, bring the balance back. For Pisces, this is Sun in the 8th house, but this is a Vipareet Rajyog. Sun rules your 6th house. So this shows that your health will improve, but if you are ignorant about your health may decline on the other hand. So if you are careful, you will get remedies, you will get medicine, solutions. If you are ignorant, this may accelerate the process, accelerate the negative scenarios in your life. Also, some secrets will be revealed, some uncomfortable secrets will be revealed during this time that may trouble your mind. So be strong and focus on your strength rather than your weakness, and also focus on proper investments. See your legal papers, your taxation, your insurances are all up to the mark. Not a great time to bring investors on board, not a great time to have a fight with your father-in-law. Rather, it is the time when your enemies will find your vulnerable spot and can hit you hard. So you need to wait until Jupiter becomes strong in your 2nd house. After all, that Jupiter will aspect this Sun, right? So there's nothing to worry. You are in control. But then it is like there is a fire and then you are firefighting. Don't let that fire in the first place. So here, if you are more proactive in your life, you will save yourself. But if you are lazy, if you are procrastinating, you will miss certain opportunities.